We all know that food nourishes us and gives us all the vitamins and minerals our bodies need to get stronger. But what about foods that can do the total opposite? It's a scary thought, but there are foods, including some that are extremely common, that can make us sick, nauseous, and even cause death if not properly prepped before consuming. Take a look at this list of 10 different foods you should watch out for at any time. Cinnamon. Sure, we've laughed at that crazy cinnamon challenge that everyone was doing at one point, but it turns out, cinnamon might not be a laughing matter. Cinnamon is essentially powdered cinnamomum tree bark, and it's best used in small portions in food. Inhaling cinnamon by accident can cause horrible symptoms such as inflammation, scarring in lungs, vomiting, and even death. Lima beans. Beans are known to have amazing health benefits, and it's gaining a lot of popularity as a source of protein for those on plant-based diets. However, if you're ever prepping lima beans at home, this next bit of information is essential to know. Raw lima beans contain linamarin, which turns into hydrogen cyanide once it's consumed and decomposed. To rid your beans of this chemical, make sure to cook them thoroughly while the pot is uncovered, then drain and rinse the beans once cooked. Brazil nut. These crescent-shaped nuts may taste delicious, but it's essential to practice portion control with these. Brazil nuts contain selenium, a poison that can be toxic to our bodies if consumed in large quantities. Other side effects can include hair loss, nail loss, rashes, diarrhea, and selenium poisoning. Experts recommend treating yourself to only 3 Brazil nuts a day to be safe. Puffer fish. Fugu, considered a delicacy in Asian countries like South Korea and Japan, the puffer fish holds a poisonous toxin called tetrodotoxin in their skin and some organs. Tetrodotoxin is considered to be 1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide, and one puffer fish contains enough toxin to kill 30 grown adults. However, if you're not afraid to dance with death, make sure to get your puffer fish prepped by a specially trained and certified sushi chef who can break down a puffer fish properly. Tomatoes. Thankfully, it's not the red juicy fruit that's the problem. However, the stem and leaves on tomatoes do contain a poison called glycoalkaloid that can be toxic if eaten in large amounts. We're not that worried about this one, though. Those stems and leaves are probably really unappetizing anyway. Castor oil. Castor oil is known for its healing powers and health benefits, and it's been gaining popularity as a skin and hair care product. However, there's a reason why castor oil isn't used like other oils such as olive oil and coconut oil. Castor oil comes from castor beans that contain the toxic poison ricin. Eating as little as 5 to 10 beans can be fatal for an adult. However, if you decide to use castor oil as a mild laxative, make sure to only take the recommended intake of 0 to 0.7 mg per kilogram body weight. Live octopus. Sanachi. This one may seem disgusting to a lot of people, but live octopus is a delicacy at many sushi restaurants in South Korea. It's exactly what you think it is. Live octopus that's chopped up so that it's still squirming on the plate when it's served. Although the taste of the octopus is pretty flavorless, many people enjoy this dish for the suction feeling once it's in your mouth. Some daredevils like to eat the live octopus whole, and that's when you can see how this food can kill you. If you ever want to try this, it's important to chew very carefully and keep a cup of hot water next to you in case the octopus decides to take suction in your mouth and lodge itself in your throat. Raw almonds. Almonds are a great source of protein and a great snack to carry around. However, raw almonds, also known as bitter almonds, may have you questioning your snack of choice. It turns out that raw bitter almonds are chock full of cyanide that can be fatal with as little as 8 to 32 almonds. It's important to note that domesticated raw almonds are safe for consumption. However, Just make sure you check your labels before you start eating raw almonds by the handful. It could be your last. Cherries. Cherries are easily one of our favorite fruits. They're sweet, tart, and look adorable. But don't let its appearance fool you. Those tiny little cherry seeds are dangerously high in hydrogen cyanide, which can make you extremely sick or even kill you, if you happen to eat a broken seed. Chewing on them will do even more harm because it releases the toxic directly into your bloodstream. It'll take about 2 broken cherry seeds to cause harm or death to a fully grown adult, but why even risk it? Just avoid it altogether and make sure to spit those suckers out while snacking. Apples. Unfortunately, apple seeds have the same deadly toxins as cherry seeds. Chewed seeds release cyanide that can cause paralysis, heart failure, and even death. Thankfully, it takes around 200 apple seeds to be a fatal dose. So long as you're not munching down handfuls of apple seeds, then you should be fine.